Moses joins us now for a peek at sports. We're heading to Dewberry, where it's the first day of the CPCA, and Chris Molly, hot streak right now.
No kidding, especially at the right time. You got 3 races to go before you get to the CPCA final. On top of that, the top 9 drivers in the standings, all running for $25,000 in cash, and of course a 4-horse trailer in the mix. And as you said, Chris Molly, 6th in the standings, one of the hottest drivers this season. Let's see how he did on day number 1. The 4th-year driver was in Heat 11, up against some of the association's best in the Rapid View Rockets, Vern Nolin, and young gun, Jamie Labicane. Molly and the Rocket are neck and neck along the back stretch. Now Molly has a slight lead, but Nolin has the all-important rail position, setting up an exciting final dash. Nolin crosses first, but he picks up 3 seconds in outrider penalties, handing the heat to Molly. The Chauvin product runs a 107.64, and that's good enough for day money on opening night. Let's have a look at the top 5 times from that Thursday. Molly posting the top 2 of the 3 on night number 1. Ray Mitzwing finished in second, sandwiched in between with a 108.05. You also have Brian Labicane in 4th, while Lane Bremner is in 5th, and if you're looking at the overall standings, you see there, it might have been a little bit of a mix-up, but you see Chris Molly up there as well at 1 and 4, Ray Mitzwing in 3rd, Jamie in 2nd, and Brian in 5th. Now turning our attention to baseball now, the 3rd and deciding game for the Wilkie Brewers and Lloydminster Twins. The winner heading to the NSRBL Finals, but the game wasn't like one you've seen before. Well, you see the Twins are down 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th, come back, tie it, force extra innings, and all of a sudden we're tied up at 6s heading into the top of the 8th. This game wasn't pretty, especially for the Twins. Kevin Payne in relief on the bump. Mike Sittler, simple routine pop-up, nobody calls it. And unfortunately, we'll see a collision at center. The ball drops fair. Both guys would be okay. 2 batters later, Nick Przinski's grounder takes a nasty hop off the second baseman. That brings in another run to make it 7-6 for the visitors. Then it got real ugly for the Twins. 3 runs come in after Dirk Treptow misplays the ball at center. The Brewers with a 10-6 lead heading into the bottom of the inning. Now the Twins have their work cut out for them, but they'll be off to a pretty good start. You'll see the bases will be juiced for Brett Kostasky, and then he'll hit one to right. Payne safely trots home. All of a sudden, it's a 3-run deficit, 10-7. Next batter, it'll be a base hit, Troy Winterholt. He comes in. All of a sudden, the Twins pull within 2. Cole Kostasky at bat. His grounder finds the gap between 3rd and short. Owen Hill crosses the dish, and they're waving home Chris Osmack. And the Twins with the unbelievable comeback to tie it up at 10. This game just got crazy. Adrian Gutierrez was at bat, but he would fly out to end the ball game. The umps called this game because of darkness. No lights at Legion Ballpark. Now the Twins and Brewers each putting up 10 runs in this game, all for naught. Now they'll have to play a replay next Tuesday at Legion Ballpark. Now we caught up with the Twins' Kevin Payne to get his take on the Wild contest.
I don't even know where to start with that one, but we're used to it with Wilkie. We got tons of respect for each other. We've been battling her out for the last 15 years, and a lot of games just like that, it's hard to believe, but we've been going toe-to-toe for a long time. To battle back, being down like 3 or 4 times and 4 runs in extra innings, it's just unreal. Says a lot about the heart, especially with the young guys we got.
Their dad is a 3-time Canadian champion. One uncle currently leads the CPCA driver standings, while another uncle is the reigning High Point outrider. Chuck Wagon racing is in their blood, and now the next generation of Nolin racers are hitting the track. In this week's edition of Inside the CPCA, Kyle Gallagher focuses in on Brett and Brendan Nolin.
The Nolin name is well known in chuck wagon racing. Vern and Shane are 2 of the top drivers in the CPCA, while Mick is one of the sport's best outriders. For years, Brett and Brendan Nolin have been working hard behind the scenes to get everything ready on race day, and now they've started to make their way onto the track.
Well, I started when I was like 12. I started jumping on horses and stuff, and it wasn't like 2-3 years ago when I kind of really decided, like, yeah, I should try this before too late.
Brett's only in his second season outriding, but already has his name on a championship truck and has become a regular in the CPCA.
Well, you kind of know what's happening now. Your second year, like your rookie year, you're learning lots, and you're taking pointers from those veterans and stuff. So this year is when you try to really listen to them and hope everything goes good.
Brendan's in his rookie season, and just like his brother did last year, he's been riding for Vern's non-point outfit to gain experience.
You got to be clean in the barrels, like quick, and you only got one chance to get on and get around, and as soon as you're out on the track, it's good from there.
When he comes back, and I'll tell him, like I'll try to help him out. Like I'm not a veteran like those other guys, but I'll try to give him some pointers and stuff, and hopefully listens and does it on the track. So.
They put a lot of work into this outfit that I got, since they were little guys. So it's finally some, a little payback of what they've done and built, and I think they're enjoying it.
The natural progression is to go from outriding to driving, and it's something the Nolins have already thought about.
Yeah, maybe one day I'd like to start. I want to outride first though for a bit, and then maybe down the road I'll think about it.
We'll see here. Maybe ride again next year, and hopefully start driving maybe this next spring coming up. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, I'd like to get into that wagon box here.
Kyle Gallagher, Newcap Sports.
Well, the dirt will be flying this weekend as well. In a different sport, the Canadian Motorsport Racing Corporation will be holding round 4 of their Alberta Provincial Series at the Lethal Racing Motorsports facility. Now, the track will be filled with riders as this event offers races from amateurs all the way to the professional level.
Much everything, we got ladies classes, there's multiple divisions for the lower CC, the younger kids, all the way from 4 to 6 years old up to the 13 to 16 Super Mini and 85 classes.
As for those track conditions, Young says it's taken a lot of time and hard work to get it ready for the upcoming event.
It's definitely a process, that's for sure. We had quite a storm out here, I guess it'd be a week ago now, over a week ago, and man, it's been a heck of a lot of work to get it all back into shape, but it should be good.
And with holding a provincial event such as this one, Young is hoping it will attract new fans and grow the sport of motocross.
I'm hoping to see a stronger interest than last year, and I know we've all had all sorts of calls from families and all, and we're looking into getting a bike. Oh, what do we need? And you know what I mean? We've sort of been helping out as many people as we can locally to get in the sport and realize this is out here.
Today kicked off the 2014 Under-14 Softball Championships with the opening ceremonies at Mike Lamb Field.
The Bella Tigers and the host, the Lloydminster Blues.
And there you go. The host teams, Irma Tigers and Lloydminster Blues, are among the 9 girls and 6 boys squads participating in the 4-day event. Now, the tournament began this morning with teams from Alberta, BC, Manitoba, Ontario, and Saskatchewan vying for U14 gold. Now, the Lloydminster Blues were in action against the Cubs from Lumsden, Saskatchewan. Now, in the third, Blues trailing 5-2. Lauren Miller hits one to the wall in left. Shane Holzinger hustles down the line and sides safely at home. But the Blues would be down by 2. Unfortunately, that's as close as they would get. They lose by a score of 14-5. Now, Lumsden obviously getting the W here, but the ladies looking for a win before the end of the night. They are taking a team from BC. The Under-14 Irma Tiger boys dropped their first game and look to go 1-1 later tonight. Hopefully with a W at 6:30, they will be on diamond number 3.